Please open court.
All rise. The Dallas County Commissioners Court is now in session for the January 2013 term. The Honorable Judge Jenkins presiding. Please remain standing for the invocation.
All right, and our invocation today will be given by the Reverend Tom Pickner. Mr. Reverend Pickner is the minister of the spiritual life at Grace Presbyterian Village in Dallas. Reverend Pickner served as a Presbyterian congregation in Oklahoma for a few years before moving to his current position, but we won't hold that again. At Presbyterian Village, Tom provides opportunities for the community of grace to continue to grow in faith, to be nurtured in the Spirit, and to receive God's care during difficult transitions in life. Tom has served as pastor at Grace for 9 years. Tom is married to Susan, and they have 2 boys, one in New York, a student at Union Seminary, and one in Austin, Texas. Tom, thank you for coming.
Thank you. Let us pray. Almighty and eternal Creator, you are the giver of every good and perfect gift. It is you who gives wisdom in times of doubt, peace in times of turmoil, and strength in times of testing. Holy God, as your call to your children has echoed through the ages, it continues to be heard. You still call women and men to service in the community. And so we give you thanks for these who have heard your call to be servants of all. We come today with thankful hearts for these who give time, energy, and gifts of service to this community. Faithful God, accept the fervent prayers of your people. In your tender mercy, pour out the Spirit of your grace on this day and in this place. May this day be a day of obedience and of charity, a day of harmony and of peace. Let all words spoken today be acceptable in your sight, you who are our rock and our Redeemer. Amen.
Amen. We have a resolution today, and first is from Mr. Price.
Thank you, Judge. And Commissioners, this morning, first of all, I ask Dr. Matty Saylor and Bridget Collins and all those who will be with her from the Human Resources Department to come forward.
Really is it. Really is it.
The resolution reads, as whereas the Dallas County Commissioners Court takes special notice when an individual has given long and faithful service to Dallas County. And whereas Bridget L. Collins was born in Houston, Texas, and is the daughter of Ernest and Doris Collins. And whereas Bridget attended the High School for the Performing Arts in Houston, Texas, and Lamar University in Beaumont, Texas. And whereas Bridget is the author of 3 books, Broken in Plain Sight, Destined to Live Healthier, and Imagine Living Healthier, which have educated and empowered many through the collection of fictional stories that tell of real life challenges. And whereas Bridget assumed the leadership of the Kwanzaa Fest 5K Obesity Walk Run in 2006 and has catapulted the event to the level of phenomenal involvement and participation. And whereas Bridget began her Dallas County career on July 8, 1998 in the Dallas County Human Resources Civil Service Department as a civil service coordinator. And whereas Bridget has continuously served in the Human Resources Civil Service Department in positions with increasing leadership responsibilities to include senior compensation analyst and assistant director of Human Resources Civil Service, where she currently serves. And whereas Bridget has served Dallas County continuously and diligently for 14 years, now therefore be it resolved that the Dallas County Commissioners Court does hereby recognize and extend sincere appreciation to Bridget L. Collins for 14 years of faithful service and further expresses best wishes in her future endeavor. And I so move.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Dr. Taylor, if you can stop,
I know, if I can, browse here.
okay.
Several months ago, when Bridget started discussing the possibility of her having to return to Houston due to family obligations, I quite frankly went into denial. Number one, I thought her parents would get younger and better. And I also was hoping that no one would hire her. But life is a series of reality, and the reality is sometimes family comes first, and employers know a good thing when they need to do. And so Bridget's decision to leave as a major one for our organization, she's been with us 14 years. She came a year after I did. And she's gone from being a civil service coordinator to a specialist to a manager and the assistant director. My hope was that you would be my resolution for retirement, and I passed my, used to be court book, now it's iPad, to Bridget as the director. She's been an asset as the staff behind me. Most of these individuals you all probably never see. I think if you're on the civil service coordinator, you see some of them every once in a while. There's another individual here, most of the people don't know. She's actually been in the department with Bridget and I 25 plus years. In all of these resolutions that come in every Tuesday morning, people wonder where they come from, who writes them, who prepares them, who gets them to the commissioner. That individual comes out of my office, and she's been with us 25 plus years, and that's Helen Taylor.
That means she always complains when I change.
And so when the resolutions are changed, as to by the number of individuals that work with Bridget and I for lots and lots of years, they always say I'm not very emotional. To a certain extent, that's true, but Bridget, I love her. She's been a good employee. She's just a good person, and we're going to miss her at Dallas County. I tell her all the time, it's like with my mother. I won't say goodbye. My mother would never say goodbye. She'd say, don't drive so fast, drive carefully, call me when you get there, or when we got to be good friends, she'd simply say, see you later, alligator. And I respond after a while. And so
Or just saying Django.
that's kind of the way you are. Later alligator, after a while, talk about that.
Okay, Ms. Collins.
Thank you all so much for the recognition. I've been proud to be an employee of Dallas County. Thought I could get through this. Dr. Taylor has been the world to me, giving me so many opportunities in HR, and she never let me settle into a comfort zone. When it was time to do something different, whether I wanted to or not, she said, come on, I need you to do X, Y, Z. And I'm just so grateful for her, for what she has done for me during my tenure here with Dallas County and all of the opportunities that she afforded me. Grateful to the staff. When Dr. Taylor gives directives, sometimes they're not popular directives, and they're there supporting me to make sure that we give Dr. Taylor what she wants so that she can serve the elected officials and department heads, managers, and supervisors and employees here in Dallas County. Commissioner Price, just what you modeled in terms of community service, I've embraced that, and grateful to you for giving me the opportunity to be a part of the Quantum Fest Committee. I remember many years ago when I was a member at Friendship West, and Daphne saw me in the parking lot. She said, well, I want to invite you to one of those, the Columbus Fest community meetings. I really didn't know what that was, and, you know, I felt honored that, you know, she felt enough for me to ask me to be a part of it. So when I remember coming to the meetings, and maybe the second meeting, you all were talking about the different components of the Columbus Fest, and somebody kept nudging me to say, tell them to do a 5K walk. I'm thinking, well, I'm just not outside, I'm somebody new here. And so I mentioned that 5K walk, and you were like, I don't know if that's gonna work, but we do. But after some convincing, you know, she said, give me a budget and go and make it happen. And I'm so grateful for you, because now when people see me, they say, well, is your walk, you doing it again? Well, it's not my walk, it's for Commissioner Price, it's sponsored. But you giving me the free reign of that event, and to the point where people actually think it's my event now. So I'm just so grateful for you, for entrusting me with taking that event and growing it to the capacity where people look forward to it every year. Groups are now saying, oh, we want to make sure our group is involved in that event. So I appreciate you for that. I'm a Miss Dallas County, Miss Dr. Taylor. Going to lunch with Dr. Taylor, hearing the words of wisdom from Dr. Taylor. Dr. Taylor can be ready for the next level. Mr. Staff, Miss all the wonderful people that I've met here in the 14 years of Dallas County. A trip to Dallas County for what I've become, and that has prepared me for greater things. So thank you all.
Yeah, I just want to say, you know, Bridget, for the community is going to miss you. I'm just always, I marvel, you know, not that, you know, black folks need any help, but, you know, instead of you start talking about running, you know, we don't do much running.
I didn't say it, but that's what you said at that meeting. You said that.
But nonetheless, that's what you did. You catapulted to a whole new level. And I mean, you know, people, you know, thousands of people showing up that time in the morning, and you just orchestrated it. And the community has just been so much. As the pastor said, you know, you've been blessed to be a blessing to others. And as I talk about Bridget's three books, it's about you would not believe bless you, Bridget, and then the Bridget in terms of what she is. So I just want to say thank you. And Dr. Taylor, talking about Helen, Dr. Smith, before you arrived, one of our problems was that we got 50 million HR officers all over this county, and it was one over in that department that I think, how much money did you say? $200,000?
Correct.
$200,000 a year. So Dr. Taylor took and placed Helen over there and changed the dynamic, saved me $200,000, and it's just runs smooth. We still got 1,100 employees, about 600-700 of them in general fund, others grant. They still run, and Helen's over there, you know, a couple of systems running. And so it just shows what, you know, what management does when challenged and taxed. And so I thank all of them, because I do spend a lot of time in HR. Just looking around. Thank you. Thank you.
Richard, I just want to say thank you for all you've done for Dallas County. You're a real role model for helping us. And I was so relieved, because I really thought you were leaving because the judge was getting on civil service. That would make anyone believe it. Thank you.
As a new person, I want to say thank you very much too for making the entry into Dallas County a lot easier. You answered a lot of questions in a very, very timely manner, including your staff, so thank you for that. It means a lot for new people to come and welcome.
Congratulations, thank you for all you do.
Judge, good. I thought you were second is for Leffie Crawford. Leffie, come on. Yeah, you gotta do it. Come on. You know what she wants to do. I got all these reluctant employees. You know, so, yeah, that's push. This resolution reads, that whereas the Dallas County Commissioners Court takes special notice for another individual who has given long and faithful service to Dallas County. Whereas Leffie T. Crawford is a native Texan hailing from Houston, Texas. What is it with this? Dr. Taylor and Dr. Smith, Houston.
Oh, they're coming to Dallas.
They're coming to Dallas.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing. Whereas Leffie T. Crawford is a native Texan hailing from Houston, Texas, was married to the late Michael E. Crawford, and together they shared 3 children, Scott, Ern, and Michael Jr. And whereas Leffie attended Phyllis Sweetley Senior High School and is a proud graduate of the Texas Southern University there in Houston, Texas. And whereas Leffie began her Dallas County career on February 24, 1987, in the Commissioner's Court Administration as a minority business officer and worked continuously and diligently until her departure on July 7, 1992. And whereas Leffie returned to Dallas County on January 2nd, 2007 as a minority business officer and currently serves in this role, which consists of a myriad of roles and responsibilities dedicated to diversity and equality in procurement. Whereas Leffie has served Dallas County in excess of 11 years and has distinguished herself as a professional and a valuable asset to the citizens of Dallas County. Now therefore be it resolved that the Dallas County Commissioners Court does hereby recognize and extend sincere appreciation to Leffie T. Crawford for 11 years of faithful service and further expressing best wishes on her retirement as someone.
And I say,
Oh, they're rushing to second that. You're doing a great job. All those in favor?
aye.
Motion carried.
Unanimous.
If you will allow me to say just a few words about Ms. Crawford's departure. I had the great fortune of being part of her second tenure here in Dallas County. And I think every department here has had the pleasure and honor of working with Ms. Crawford during their going about their daily business. And I can say, on behalf of all of them, that she is probably one of the most knowledgeable, competent, and professional people in her line of work. She is going to be sorely missed in Dallas County, but she is going to deserve, or well-deserved, retirement. And recently, we were in a meeting this last week talking about some issues, and I asked her if maybe she could come back and sort of help us. And she's getting in a period now that we're getting ready to do a disparity study, and we've got new software coming in her office, and she said, you know what, now's the time for me to get out. And she started to do a happy dance. But again, on behalf of all the staff, we are seriously going to miss Ms. Leffie Crawford.
Okay. And they got a presentation, Leffie.
This is my very best friend, Yolanda O'Connor. She is the true, I'm surprised, true meaning of a good friend. And this is her husband, Jesus O'Connor. Yolanda was there for me so much when I had my serious illness some years ago. She took me to the doctor, to all my appointments. She went to the grocery store for me. She got my prescriptions. She did everything for me. So she's a real dear friend and a wonderful Christian lady. And her husband they have wonderful Christian children. It's been an honor to serve on 2 occasions as minority business officer at Dallas County. During my first tour of duty, it was really rough.
Yeah.
And you don't mention your name.
Yeah.
It was rough. You were the engine, I was the caboose. I am 2 advocates here at the county. God Almighty and Commissioner Price. Because minority business was a foreign subject here. Nobody was interested. We had 2 managers, took them back, they were department heads. I told my husband, they're like giants now there, because this one man was almost 7 feet tall. I'm exaggerating a little bit, and twice as wide. And the other gentleman kind of looked like Adolf Hitler. He didn't act like him, but you know what I'm talking about. I had a rough road. It was really tough. But when I did the audit of the records, and over a 10-year period, found that we had only awarded just a little over $200,000 in minority procurement in 10 years. I thought, we've got our work cut out. But I said, Commissioner, I'm committed. I think we can make it work. Well, one thing changed based on minority procurement at Dallas County. You called me one day and you asked how things were going. I said, it's getting rougher. He said, what's going on? I said, we're having a committee meeting and we just can't agree upon the percentage. And he said, what percentage? I said, for reviewing you know what I'm doing? Professional services contracts, which had never been done before. The committee wanted to do 5 or maybe 6%. I was pushing for 10. He said, when are we meeting and where? And I told you. He said, I'll be there. You showed up, and you were like Cool Hand Luke. That was before Gary Hammond. You asked for a summarization. They told you we were hovering around 6%. You stood up and said, make it 15, and you left. And from that day on, it's been 15 points. And many, many scores of minority and women-owned businesses have won contracts because of that one act on your part, that one meeting, and that one decision. Many businesses have put Dallas County as a pride, and they've grown and developed because of what you did that one day. I thank you for believing in me twice, and Dr. Garcia, who got on board, and you came with fire from the beginning, and Commissioner Jenkins, Commissioner Cantrell, and Dr. Daniel. We need all of your support to make this program grow. Because we work with contracts countywide, and we're a small department, just one person, and a part-time admin. So we work miracles. I wish my secretary would have shown up, because she's the rock, and I'm compelled to that. She does a fantastic job, Miss Rosa Rodriguez, and she's really not recognized for what she brings to that department, but she does a fantastic job working a dual role in my office and in Commissioner's Court. Thank you. It's been a pleasure working here, and I'm excited about retirement. God bless each of you and your family. Thank you.
And Bridget, gentlemen, come on up. And while the I'd say is Commissioner Cantrell told the court up about that minority. Anyway, it was a rough time, and I just really appreciate I really appreciate what that is brought to the table. I keep telling folks, Dallas County was rough. Dallas County still rough. It used to be real rough. Oh no, we're not done yet.
But the best is yet to come.
You're talking about 6%. Yeah, we don't want to adjust it. You know, while the sense of record of we're reflective, like she said, 6%, we just 17. Hello.
Yeah, still far away from the 35 years.
Everybody else in Galaxy together hovering around 35, 40%. Dallas County.
You can talk and smile. I still haven't eliminated that
because this person's not leaving, I want to call up Alberta Blair. And Alberta, you'll bring your guests forward as well. I'd like to read a resolution in honor of the 100th anniversary of the Texas section for the American Society of Civil Engineers. Before I do, I want to commend all, I sent Alberta, I think last night at 10 o'clock, an email working on a road thing on 1420. She's chairing 1420 for us. Right now in Dallas and the surrounding counties, and the 4 counties that make up the area, there are no less than $16 billion in road construction going on. That doesn't count all of the other aspects of engineering that you're responsible for. So truly, you've over the last 100 years, heck, over the last 20 years, you guys have transformed a pretty rural and sparse area into one of the fastest growing metropolitan areas in the United States with a tremendous amount of energy. Thanks for all the work that you do. And the resolution, getting old guys, I gotta get you glasses. The resolution reads as follows. Whereas the organization now known as the Texas section of the American Society of Civil Engineers was started in July 1913 by a group of 7 engineers after the Texas Good Roads meeting in Corpus Christi. Whereas following the Good Roads meeting in Corpus Christi, announcements were sent that a meeting would be held during the State Fair of Texas on October 31, 1913, to formalize the organization, with that meeting being held at the Old Red Courthouse in Dallas. Whereas from the beginning, as a Texas section of the American Society of Civil Engineers, the Dallas branch came into existence in 1924, incorporating Collin, Dallas, Denton, Ellis, Navarro, and Rockwall counties within the Dallas branch. Whereas over the past 100 years, the Texas civil engineers have taken an undeveloped state and transformed it into an economic and technological powerhouse for the entire nation and the world. And whereas over 10,000 civil engineers address the major technological challenges of our time, from rebuilding towns devastated by natural disasters to designing infrastructure that will take our country through the 21st century. Whereas civil engineering is vital for the health, safety, comfort, and quality of life for all Texans by providing roads and bridges, safe drinking water, stable structures, storm and wastewater systems, and sustainable infrastructure. Whereas 2013 ASCE Texas section will celebrate the past 100 years of professional service to the citizens of Texas while preparing for the next 100 years. Whereas our society will look more than ever for civil engineers and their knowledge and skills to meet the challenges in the future. And now, therefore, be it resolved that the Dallas County Commissioners Court proclaimed the year 2013 as the American Society of Civil Engineers Texas Section Centennial Celebration Year in Dallas County. Call for all citizens and civic organizations to join together in celebration of the great achievement and cultural improvements to mankind brought about by the advancement of civil engineers over the past 100 years, and to acknowledge the contributions which engineers make every day to our health, safety, comfort, and quality of life. And I so move. Second, all those in favor?
Aye.
You'd like to give to the Road Handler Hall of Fame?
Road handler, I can give it up to Alberta. Alberta, will you introduce your guest for us today?
Understood. And thank you so much for recognizing American Society of Civil Engineers. Sean Harrell is going to introduce the delegation that's here.
I think it might be better if I just pass the microphone around and tell people who are be quicker. My name is Sean Merrill. I'm the president of the Dallas branch of ASCE, like she said. I also am a traffic engineer for the city of Frisco.
I'm Matt Ludwig, the education chair for the Dallas branch of ASCE, and I work for HDR Engineering here in Dallas.
I'm Doug Smith with ASCE, with which Danny Elson.
First, let's say yes, past president of the ASC, and local engineering school in Dallas.
I'm Bob Patton with Henry Johnson. Quick footnote, Mr. Jenkins mentioned change in Dallas County. Came here 48 years ago with my wife and joined the engineering team to design and build Dallas Motorway. We always wondered, would they really build that LBJ freeway all the way out there? And they did.
Kevin Johnson, Freezer Nichols, and also an ASC member.
Caleb Cornhill, Freezer Nichols, ASC. Mark Sandu, I'm the social media chair of ASC. I'm the only guy young enough to do it. I can work more.
I'm Abel Salvine. I'm one of my brother's project managers, longtime member of ASC.
We're really pleased to be here. We're thankful for this proclamation. Again, we're representing over 10,000 ASC members here in Texas, and there's over 1,500 members here in the Dallas area alone. One of the things I just want people to think about when they're driving home tonight through the storm that's coming is the storm water, the roads, everything you drive on, everything you do every day, from the buildings you work in to the lighting that's out there. A lot of that's designed by civil engineers, so we hope that you remember civil engineers as you drive home tonight.
Well, I'd be remiss, Judge, if in the spirit of what we just finished doing and what we say we're about, and believe me, I've said something to TxDOT about this, but the fact that we do have $16 billion worth of construction projects in this area. You know, and unfortunately, they're all civil engineering, but it's unfortunate that we continue to have to, in 2013, labor to get people included in this whole process of being part of civil engineers. I've seen people go to work, people of color go to work for TxDOT, lead projects, lead departments, and no sooner than they leave to try to have some, as we would say, Kuji Chagalia, self-determination in Swahili, all of a sudden they seem to not be able to meet the mark. And so I challenge your organization to be more inclusive in terms of understanding the demographic of the population that you have in your organization and in those projects as we go forward. I heard a lot of cheers, but I don't know which chair would fall under that part, but it would be advocacy to include those individuals that have been historically brought back.
Let me say one more thing. Tonight's also something special. Tonight's the first night we're starting the Civil Engineering Club at Woodrow Wilson High School, something Matt's come up with. So we're going to be out there trying to get high schools involved with civil engineering to show them more about what's going on with civil engineering. So we do take that very seriously. That's something also that we're looking to do this year is get the word out about civil engineering to students of all races and all generations to try and come on out and find out what civil engineering is and become a civil engineer.
Thank you.
That takes us to our consent agenda.
So moved. Second.
All those in favor? Is there a motion on our bids today?
I'll move the award of the 2 bids.
Second. All right, all those in favor, any discussion?
Aye.
All those in favor, say aye. Next one. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's just a follow-up for information. A couple of weeks ago, we heard from the county administrator regarding a plan for minority women-owned businesses. And what's the status on that?
Thanks for asking, Dr. Daniel. We did put out for RFQ for disparity study. I'm going to have Shannon just go through that agenda for us, the timeline for it. Those disparity studies were delivered yesterday. The RFQ closed yesterday. Shannon gave us an update where we stand on that. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much for your effort.
The bid was already closed, right?
Yes, the proposals have been received. We received 5 proposals yesterday. Those will be distributed to the evaluation committee tomorrow. along with the timeline of with 5, how long they think it will take them to read those, score those, and provide that information back. So we hope to have something in the report within 30 to 45 days.
Thank you very much.
All right, next we'll consider quarters 10 through 44, and we'll be pulling 20. A motion on that?
Closed session.
Closed session, discussion closed.
I move to approve.
Second. You need a second.
Any discussion? Hearing no discussion, call the question, all those in favor? I'm sorry, Bill 20, for closed session discussion. Our agenda now calls for a briefing session consist of items to be considered in a subsequent session. Mr. Martin, could you please take us to the briefing session?
Just for clarification, item 20 will be pulled for close to discuss under appointment. So you do that. First item is update from Director Thompson on the flu update. Director Thompson.
Just, Commissioner, just want to give a quick update. This should be our last update on the flu, unless something changes. We are seeing a decrease in hospitalization period in Dallas County. I will caution that is that two variables we always look at is, of course, when college students return back to campus from all across the United States, we definitely want to be vigilant in understanding that the virus does travel from various areas. So we're going to still have a concern about that. You see that we peaked early, continue to peak. This is our normal period, end of January, as we go into the 1st of February. So we're right on target. Although we're seeing a decrease, and I just don't want us to relax in terms of that. We're still encouraging Dallas County residents to get their flu shots. And again, I want to thank the commissioners for their support in getting additional flu vaccine. We're now focused on ordering our flu vaccine for the upcoming flu season, but we're not out of the flu season yet. The current flu season, I want to commend the nurses and the Dallas County residents, all who stood in line and got their flu shot. As I recall, last week, children received 600 doses of the flu vaccine and were able, still administering that vaccine. That was one of the reasons why we did the additional request. But overall, our lines have gone down. I want to thank Dallas County Security, again, Sergeant Hamilton, Officer Henderson, for their support. Again, I think we're moving forward in terms of our peak, and right now focused on ordering additional flu vaccine. You'll see a cost associated with that pretty soon.
Let me ask you, Mr. Thompson, I know yesterday in our sanitation meeting, we talked about the accommodations with regards to the department, I guess, laddering vaccine to Parkland so that we can kind of accommodate the sheriff's department.
Right. Yeah, I think we find that to be one of if they're in agreement with that, we think that's the best avenue, because you have DSOs who are working at night, getting off at early shift. We will make that vaccine available. If I date myself, back when we actually were involved in running the jail health, we did the same process. We brought vaccine over. Those nurses who were on duty were able to administer the vaccine to those who were getting off early. I think it's difficult for those DSOs to get off at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. and then try to wait to our clinic that's open. And so we also have it accessible at our employee health center. So any way we can help out, we can make sure the vaccine is available.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that, because we did talk about it yesterday, and I just want to make sure that we got it followed.
Well, like I said, I think this should be our last flu update, unless something changes, I guess, in the next, probably in the 1st of March or end of March, we'll be talking about what's now update.
You weren't in the newspaper today, and I was shocked. You weren't in the newspaper today.
Well, I'm kind of glad of that. You never know. Sometimes we find it at 7 a.m. in the morning.
Thank you, Director Thompson. Item number 1, County Judge, Employee of the Month Award winners for January 2013. If you are here, I'll ask you to please stand. First one is Lauren Woolridge from the Crime Lab, Denny Maxwell from Information Technology, Victor Newsom from Information Technology, Maritza Almanza from Juvenile, Esther Vega from Juvenile, and Naomi Vasquez from the Tax Office. If you are here, please stand. IT workers got pulled on an assignment and had to leave, so we thank them also. And again, thank the department head for participating in Employee of the Month. Item number 2, Health and Human Services. 2A, recommends award of fiscal year 2012 Ryan White Part A formula budget and contract for service provided in the briefing. Item 2B, recommends approval of fiscal year 2012 Ryan White Part A supplemental budget. Item 2C, recommends approval of fiscal year 2013 State Health Services contract for service providers in the briefing. Item 2D, recommends approval of fiscal year 2013 Comprehensive Energy Assistance Program contract. And item 2E, recommend approval of the Department of State Health Services contract immunization branch locals. Item 3, planning and development, that quota is on your formal agenda. Item 4, public works. 4A, recommends accepting the offer and purchase agreement for vacant foreclosed property at 12902 Timothy Lane in the city of Balch Springs, authorizing disbursement of proceeds in accordance with the property tax code. Item 4B, recommends accepting the offer and purchase agreement for vacant foreclosed property at 1113 Cedar View Drive in Cedar Hill, and authorizing disbursement of proceeds in accordance with the property tax code. Item 4C, grant the city of Grand Prairie as trustee authority for such parcels of land identified in the agreement by public sealed bid in compliance with the Texas Property Code. And item 4D, that quote is on the formal agenda. 5, budget. 5A, you have the conference travel training request. 5B, recommend approval of a public defender attorney for criminal district court number 5 and refer to civil service HR for position creation and classification. I'm going to ask request to pull miscellaneous item number 3 from your agenda, and I have a bring up for travel for Department of Health and Human Services for Dr. Christopher Perkins, Dr. Thompson, Anthony Jenkins, Scott Solis, and Dr. Whitney Chung to attend in Arlington, Texas, Westlaw virus training. And Judge, there are no speakers listed, there are no questions. That concludes the meeting.
I've got a question on page 36. Should we brief that? That's going to require a court order. That's a request for an additional $160,000, but it's in miscellaneous. Or should we use this as a briefing down?
That was yours. I believe there's a court order on for that.
Yeah.
For the correct answer.
Yeah, we do that. That's been historically what we've done over the past 17 years is that whenever we utilize grant match, we that's all the court process. Yeah, the court order should be already on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a couple of questions just so I understand it. Is this partly due to the fact that they granted us additional monies this year?
No. What they did, normally what we do is we submit a projected cost to each year to the budget office. And so what we normally do is it's a projected or estimated cost. And so
it just turns out.
Yeah, it's just how it goes.
All right. No speakers, that's fine. No other questions? All right, well, that takes us with no speakers, that'll take us to our closed session. So this court's now recessed for its closed section on chapter 51 of the Texas Government Code as previously posted. Any action as a result of that closed section will take place in the subsequent session. And begin our closed session.